Today I'd like to talk about the encounter that we had with my brother, his wife, and 3 children, my nephews, Connor, Dylan, and Colin. You have seen them before in other videos. The first time we went up to Connecticut, we stayed at their house, and at that time Glenn was actually questioning how the kids were told about us, what they were told about us. And it really never came up, in my opinion, the first time. I had talked to my brother and his wife and asked them what they had told their kids, and it was pretty much, that me and Glenn were in love. But there was never any first-hand discussions, really. When we went up this last month, they were around a lot. Even though we were staying at my sister's house, they were stopping by a lot, of course, because of everything that was going on. And it did make me feel good to be sitting there on the porch when they arrived the second time, I believe. And they walked in, and their first question was, "So where's Glenn?" Very happy to see Glenn. Glenn had a great time with them, I believe, and I know they had a great time with Glenn. We all had a great time. But the question did come up while we were sitting outside one day, and Connor, being the oldest and the most curious, I would say, because he's the oldest, he is 8 years old, asked about me and Glenn. I didn't know what I would say, and I'm kind of glad that his mom was sitting there, because I wanted her to be able to express what she felt they should know about us. And it was very nice to hear that she was very open about it, as she had told them, as she had told us already, or told me already, was that we were in love and that we were a couple. And he asked if we would get married, and we told him we don't know yet, but if the time came, yes, we may get married. And he was very good with that, and she expressed very strongly to him that whoever he may love, whoever it may be, that she would be good with it, that she would be happy and accept whoever he did love. Now, ironically, at that point there, he came out and said, "Well, I want to like girls, and I like this girl," and told his mom about a girl he likes. And it kind of threw her for a loop, I think. She did kind of step back, or however, went back, and was like, "Well, who's the girl?" And then she had to proceed to tell him that he's going to meet many girls, and that he's going to like many girls, but no matter if it's a girl or a guy, she would be happy and support him for whoever he was with. It was just another comforting moment while I was up there, to see how my nephews were being raised, to see that they weren't to be treating people differently just because of who they were. 3 boys accept us for who we are, and they know that we love each other. And we finally got the answer to a question that came up back in May between me and Glenn, of how they would consider Glenn. And that came up in a conversation with my brother's wife to Connor in the house. We were not there. Me and Glenn were outside, and he was inquiring about when we were going to be over at his house, or when we were going to come up and see him, or they were going to come down and see us the next time. And when he said it, his question was, when were we going to see Uncle Jeff and Uncle Glenn? So that there put a smile on my face, and it made us feel a little better for how they look at us, and it made it so that we don't question so much what they're thinking. Well, that's all I have for today. I will see you another time. Till then, bye.